I usually don't do story times. That's not really my MO, but this one was hilarious. This is when me and Drake got into it in my DMs. This was like at the height of the beef. It was before he dropped Family Matters. I want to say it was like May 1st or May 2nd. So a little backstory about myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm Xavier Shakur, ex the joke dealer. Follow me on IG, subscribe on YouTube. Now, when the beef had started, I had clearly picked my side. Like everybody knew what side I was riding on, you know what I'm saying? I'm a comedian slash activist. So like on my IG story, I do the Exit sketch comedy show thing. It's basically like a comic strip of what's going on in pop culture and my take on it. Sometimes I have, political memes, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times I just like clown celebrities that I don't like for whatever reason. And I tag them, you know what I mean, on like the off chance that they gonna see it or whatever. Bronny done watched mine a couple times, or at least I done seen him view my story. Who else? Adam 22. He done hopped on the story once or twice. So that's basically like my gimmick. You know what I mean? Like I'm either clowning celebrities or I'm talking some radical politics on my story. You never know what you're gonna get. So on this particular night, it's like at the height of the beef. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm going in. You know what I mean? Like just clowning. This was back when the internet was on fire. Everybody's arguing who gonna win, Kendrick or Drake. You know what I'm saying? And now this is where it gets interesting because I was on Kendrick's page in the comments of the JoJo Ruski, the fencer that he got. And it was this account up here, Rich Farmers. Like me and him was going back at it. They deleted the account now, suspiciously. Next thing I know, Brody just hopped in my DMs. You know what I'm saying? And we just started going back and forth. So he like answered me, whore. I was like, that's weird. You know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck off my story. And then I knew he was a Drake fan, so I just started sending him all the memes that I had posted just to like make him mad. You know what I mean? Then he got into, oh, you just a D rider, you know what I mean? You weird. Tell me how Kendrick, da 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 da, you know what I'm saying? So I just started clowning him. I'm like, yo, you like children. Because that's what all the memes were about, like, Drake's questionable history with children. So I'm like, either this is Drake or this is somebody who's way too invested in Drake. So me and him going back and forth. He was like, I got a son. I'm not an internet dude like you. Why are you on an anonymous page in my DMs arguing about a celebrity that you don't know? Weird. So I'm like, I hope they lock you up, you know what I mean, with Aubrey. And he's like, I can tell you live on the internet, you know what I mean? Where do you live? I'm a da-da-da-da-da. So that's my whole argument. I'm like, so you got a son you could be raising, and you felt the need to hop on the internet and defend a Pedialyte drinker. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you think we playing? I'm like, bro, shout out to Geechee Gotti. I'm like, nigga, you's a bitch, nigga. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck who playing. He talk about, I'm gonna knock you out, da-da-da-da, where you at? So I'm like, raise your son first. So like, he like, you a nerd. And then that's when I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just, test the waters and see what's up. So I'm like, you Drake on the burner, huh? And then he snapped. He's like, yeah, you talking about Drake like you know him. Do you know him? Why are you so invested, bro? And he's like, he's nothing like what you're saying, and he's better than the. So now I'm just doubling down, like, oh yeah, he a Pedialyte drinker. Now this is where my antenna stuck up, because he went back and watched my story, and he's like, I don't like children. Like, tell me where you live, I'ma beat the da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, okay, now I'm just gonna start clowning. So I like tag my show, Exit Sketch Comedy Show. Don't tag your show, I'm gonna kill you, and da-da-da-da. Shout out to D-Hop, I fear God, my boy. Like, oh, you think we playing? Like, bro, you could be dead serious, and so am I. So who really want to go to hell, Aubrey? He talking about you for defamation. I'm gonna sue you. So at this point, I'm really thinking I'm talking to Drake, bro. So I'm like, do it then, nigga. He talking, on God, I will. Another reason why I think it was Drake, because he said, and I'm gonna, your wife too, if you even have one. Then he was like, I'm 37. I'm not, sir. That was another reason why I was like, this is Drake for real. Because I'm like, bro, this is a young acting old nigga, bro. Kendrick was right about you. Then he was like, wait, he's going to kill him in the next track. This is before Family Matters drop. Remember that. This is May 1st or May 2nd. It was the morning. It was like midnight. It was super late. So I'm like, damn, I really thought you was Drake. You know what I mean? I'm in here arguing with a regular lame. At least let it be an OVO dude. He talking about, I might be, get ready for court, have fun making your little defamation memes. So then I said, well, if you are, then fuck you. And if not, tell Drake I said fuck you. He said, "See you in court." So I don't know, bro. I to this day I still think it was him, just based off of everything that happened afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, you not convincing me this wasn't Champagne Poppy in the cut.